out of all of the videos that you could be watching right now, somehow you find yourself watching this video right here, right now. You're probably wondering what I'm going to say next after saying that line, and I have no idea what's going to come out next because I'm making this up as I go. That's right. Hey, you like these balls? So do I. I've been doing this since I was about 16 years old and I'm 38 now, so that's been about 22 years of my life. I've been doing the art of contact juggling. Contact juggling is juggling while you stay in contact with the object you're juggling. In this case, I am contact juggling two spheres. I would say crystal spheres, but they're actually made out of acrylic. And the reason I'm talking about these spheres here today is not only because I love contact juggling very, very much, but because I teach circus and flow arts here on my channel, where I teach you how to teach yourself how to contact juggle. And another really big reason I'm bringing these up today is because today I spent $4,000 on acrylic balls. Now, why would anyone spend $4,000 on acrylic balls, you may ask? The answer is because I sell these acrylic balls. I buy them in bulk, and out of all of the ones I get in bulk, sometimes you get ones with a little bit of imperfections in them, and what I do is I take those, I weed them out, and I sell them for a discount to people, and I keep the nice ones and I sell those at the Michigan Renaissance Festival or to people who learn how to contact juggle in my workshops I teach in person, or even sometimes I do orders on the internet. If you're interested in contact juggling balls, I have a ball for every budget. I sell balls from the prices of $10, $20, $30, $40, and $50. And I have extra small, small, medium, large, and extra large balls for sale. They're useful for the art of contact juggling, and they also make very, very lousy paperweights. So if you're in the market for a paperweight that doesn't work out quite good, I'm your guy. But seriously though, folks, these are great. They're virtually indestructible. They sound really loud if you smack them together. That's not really a selling point, but the point is that I'm a bad salesperson. But yeah, I bought $4,000 worth of acrylic balls today because I really don't know what is going to happen with the future of international trade, what's going to happen with the future of our money supply, because at this current moment, we've created more money in the year of 2020 and 2021 than we've had in a long time, and we're going to look at some inflation hitting us. Whether or not the Federal Reserve wants to admit it, I think we're at like 5% inflation, and I think we can see something as high as 20% over the next couple years. Personal opinion, I'm not a financial expert. I'm not an expert with how economics works. I don't understand how the Federal Reserve prints money, or why they can't report all of the money they make, or why money is often equated with debt in our society. I'm not an economist. I don't know how this stuff works, and the point is I think that even the so-called experts out there don't fully understand it either, because it's overly complicated in some ways and then overly simplified in other ways, depending on whatever's convenient for that particular circumstance. If that sounds confusing, it's because it is, and why not just play with your balls, folks? That's right. You can email me at TheAmazingFlec@gmail.com, and we can sort you out. I can get you your own acrylic sphere. These things are virtually indestructible. They look like they're made of glass. They're actually made of plastic. They're kind of like a really, really hard, clear, bouncy ball. They will bounce, and they're virtually indestructible, but they will scratch and get abrased quite easily if you don't take good care of them. Don't ever use these over cement, use them over soft surfaces. If you buy one of these spheres and you take good care of it, it can last you a lifetime, so as long as you take care of it. And keep it out of the sunlight, folks. If you leave this in the sunlight, it might burn whatever it's sitting on. If the sun's rays come in at the just perfect angle, it can set that junk mail on your kitchen table on fire. Or if you leave it in your car, don't ever do that unless it's in a bag or a sock or something. The sun can come in at just the perfect angle and it will melt your seat, or even catch it on fire. So don't ever do that, folks. Bad idea. Yeah, these things are no laughing matter. I had another friend who was toss juggling these, which is ill-advised because if they hit each other in the air, they fly in opposite directions, and it chipped my buddy's teeth. True story. And my buddy is super easygoing, and he laughed it off, and he had chipped teeth for a couple years, and it added to his charm. He's a very lighthearted, easygoing guy, and he didn't fix the teeth for a while because he thought it looked kind of cool, and had a story to go along with it. It worked for this guy. He just kind of went with the chipped tooth look for a little while. I mean, it works good for Elton John and for maybe Madonna, where they have maybe not chipped teeth, but they got that space between the teeth. It's just very iconic for some reason. I don't know what it is. And then David Bowie had really, really bad teeth for a while too before he got them fixed. And I remember a couple of good friends of mine that thought that it just took away his charm. It was part of his personality, part of who he is. And I like to think that's about the case for me with my receding hairline. It's part of who I am. It adds to my charm. If I had a perfectly good hairline, I'd just be a cocky looking person. Now I'm a cocky looking person with a receding hairline. Anyways, I don't know where I'm going with that one. The point is that embrace who you are, own who you are, and buy my balls, dang it, because I'm a starving artist, and I bought $4,000 worth of acrylic balls today because of uncertainty in the marketplace with our inflating money supply and how that's going to pan out in the future, and just, I don't know. I thought it was important for me to lock in these at the value I can get them at, and if I buy them in bulk, I can get a cheaper rate for them so I can make more money for myself. And I won't lie, folks, I'm trying to sell these for profit here. I provide a lot of free information here on YouTube on how to use the contact juggling balls, and I also like to teach people how to teach themselves with all my tutorial videos on how to contact juggle. And so far, I haven't made a penny off of my YouTube videos. I haven't made a penny off of advertisements whatsoever. I'm aiming to get monetized one day. We'll see if that happens. I haven't sold any balls so far yet here on YouTube, but then again, I haven't done a very good job of advertising that I sell them. I'll make a good video in the future that shows all the spheres I have available for sale, and maybe I can actually make a shopping cart on my website when I get my website up and going. I've been dragging butt on promoting myself and moving myself forward when it comes to contact juggling, acrylic spheres, and selling myself as an entertainer. A lot of the work I've been getting over the years as an entertainer has been through word of mouth and people asking me to come back every single year to the same event because they like what I'm doing. I must be good at what I'm doing if people keep inviting me back. On the other hand though, I'm looking to expand what I'm doing and seeking to find more avenues for entertainment, trying to make myself a more well-rounded, well-rounded, right? I'm trying to make myself a more well-rounded entertainer in the future. I want to do more comedy, I want to do poor ventriloquism, I want to do music production. There's so many things I want to do as an artist, as a performance artist. There's so many things that I want to do in life. I have a lust for life, a passion for being alive, and there's only so many hours in a day. There's only so much time in life. Time is slowly burning away. If my life was a candle, I don't know if I'm halfway through it or if I'm 3/4 the way through it or even just a third of the way through it. But the point is I burned away quite a bit of that time, and I'm happy and fortunate that I spent quite a bit of time learning how to do stuff like this because it's brought me a lot of joy over the years. And if you check out my Circus and Flow Arts playlist here on my channel or my contact juggling tutorials link in my playlist section, perhaps they can bring you some joy too. And it might even bring you more joy if you actually buy my balls, folks. These ones right here are 3-inch acrylic balls, the same size ball that guy used in that movie that one time. That's right, we're talking about The Maze with Iggy Pop. Just kidding, I'm referencing The Labyrinth with David Bowie, of course. And these are the 3-inch diameter balls, the same size that Jareth used in the movie, and they're a wonderful size to get started with. So for $30, I can ship to most places in the United States, and you can have an acrylic ball yourself to practice with, along with all my tutorials here on my channel. So please email me at TheAmazingFlec@gmail.com if you would like to support my channel by getting one of these spheres. It'd mean the world to me if anyone out there is interested in purchasing one of these spheres. Now I know you can probably get these cheaper somewhere else on the internet. There's plenty of places you can find these. However, if you get them from me, you get the warm satisfaction in the pit of your being knowing that you are helping to support the Amazing Flec survive in this vicious, cruel, and unforgiving world. You also can take satisfaction knowing that I buy these in bulk and I pull out all the ones that are not good. Sometimes you get bad eggs in a basket, and when it comes to acrylic balls, when you buy them in bulk and you sell them in your company, you don't have time to inspect all of them. I, however, am the little guy. I take time to inspect these spheres before I sell them to people, and I want to make sure that people are happy with what they purchase from me. So with all that being said, folks, thanks very much for tuning in my video today. I appreciate it very much. Life is weird, and it's only getting weirder and weirder for me. I've been posting every single day for the year of 2021 here on YouTube. It's been a heck of a ride so far. I intend on keeping up with my promise. Believe it or not, I can't air everything that's happening in my personal life here on YouTube. Unfortunately, as much as I'd like to share everything I got with the world out there, there are some things you have to wonder, what is the Amazing Flec up to in his personal life? And the answer is not as much as you may think, and a lot more than most of us can handle. I don't know how I get through each day, and it's past midnight right now. I was supposed to post this about a half an hour ago, but today was one of those days where nothing quite worked the way it should. Everything took longer than it needed to take, except for the dinner I just had with two of my most favorite people. Love you both. Mwah. And I was able to see my mom and my brother tonight, so that was awesome too. However, I had to get in and out of there really quick to come back home so I can film this here video today. So with all that being considered, it is time for me to get some sleep. I have another 16-hour shift tomorrow as an in-home caregiver, and I got a lot of rest to catch up on, but I can't get there until I edit this video and post it. So with all that being considered, I want to thank you all for watching and subscribing to my channel and supporting me with your thumbs up and your comments and even your crystal ball purchases. I appreciate it very, very much. If you're interested in supporting this channel in other ways, you can also check the description down below. I have a PayPal, a Venmo, and also a CahApp. All of them are TheAmazingFlec at gmail.com, or Venmo at TheAmazingFlec, or the cash sign followed by TheAmazingFlec. Just TheAmazingFlec, that's me. So if you want to donate to my channel, it would be much appreciated. I could certainly use the help, and I've been working very hard on this channel this whole entire year, and I haven't made a penny off of it so far. And that's okay too, because it's been extraordinarily educational for me, learning all about video, the editing process, sound, lighting, the whole 9 yards. I have to level up my thumbnail game though, because if you've seen my thumbnails, they're pretty bad. But before I keep talking further in the camera, I gotta cut myself short. I'll thank you again for watching, thank you for subscribing, thanks for believing in me, thanks for coming this far with me so far in my video making adventure for every single day of 2021. I can promise you, by the time this year's done, I'm gonna shorten my posts to maybe 1 day a week and provide quality productions instead of obligatory daily posts. So until that time comes, I'll leave you with these little words of wisdom, folks. Please remember to never give up. Do your best, stay true to you and who you are and what you stand for, and be amazing. Just be the best version of yourself and you will be amazing. So thanks again for watching. See you in the next video. Bye my balls. Bye-bye.